Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living,
And I'm Marie.
and today we hope everyone's having a great day. We got quite a few things to talk about, but first I'm going to let Marie talk about a mail call that we had this week from one of our viewers. Her name is Myron Diego, and Marie, show them what Myron sent you.
Okay. She also, in a previous video we done, she sent me this beautiful apron, and it was reversible, and I've really been enjoying it. And so she sent me these kitchen scarves. She said she noticed that I always was searching for a towel. So anyway, she made these, and they're just made so good. The stitching in it is just really good. And this is the way they look on the end. And so when I'm doing my videos, I can just do this, instead of searching for a towel. And she got me 3 of them. And so that's the first one. And this happens to be one of my favorite colors. And she got me a pretty pink one, which I also love pink. And on it has, I'll just get it up. It has an electric mixer on it, and a whisk, and just a lot of kitchen stuff on it. And it's really pretty too. And these towels feel really good and absorbent. And then she got me a brown one. She put a lot of time and effort in this gift, and I want her to know I really appreciate it. And then here's the brown one. It's real pretty too. It's got asparagus on it, radishes, and I'm just amazed at the talent she has in her sewing. It's really, really good. And then she also got me something that is real helpful. This holds your garbage bags, and you just pull them out like that. Pop them in and pull them out. And this is very useful. I'm really enjoying this because my garbage bags are usually everywhere but in one place. And so this right here keeps them in one place. So I'm really appreciative to her, and I really think she has a great talent. And I just really want to thank her for it.
That was real nice. She also sent you a note with it too, didn't she, Marie?
She sure did, and it was a real sweet note.
Okay, next thing we're going to talk about, and I'm going to be a little evasive because I'm not going to talk much about it, but for this last week, it's actually been going on for almost 2 weeks, but I have a family member on my side of the family that's having some very serious health problems, and I'm not going to go into details, but it's been consuming a lot of my time, and primarily with just having to deal closely with her children and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not going to do much details, but because of this, Marie and I are a little bit behind on our normal schedule for how we would do our videos. And normally by now we would already have the video made that we would be putting out on Monday night. But as of right now we don't, and we may not be able to put a video out Monday night. We will try our best to have one by Wednesday if we don't have one Monday. But y'all bear with me, depending on how her health situation is, it could even consume more of my time. And like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail about it because that's her. It's her business, but I just want to let you know it is taking a lot of my personal time, and so it's, sort of put a little time restriction on us, hasn't it, Marie?
Yeah, it's a very critical situation right now.
It is. And then a part of that, which is not related to the coronavirus, but a part of that, one of our relatives came to visit our house last Saturday, and she turned out she tested positive for coronavirus on Sunday. And so that means that Maria and I both were exposed directly to someone that had the coronavirus. Now, both of us have had our vaccine shots, so hopefully we're not going to see any problems with it. But it's been 7 days right now, and I think we're supposed to quarantine ourselves for around 10 to 14. So we're being very careful. We're definitely not going around our granddaughter and her husband, because they're expecting a baby this coming week.
Yeah.
And so we're being very careful not to go around people and just do things at home as much as we possibly can.
And this person needs to be with
Yes.
the person that's having this difficulty, and so she's not being able to go either, and so it's just been a really bad situation.
Yeah, it's her mother that's in the hospital, and she probably caught the coronavirus her own self at the hospital, but now she can't even go up there to visit her mother because of it. Okay, so I don't want to dwell on that too much. I don't want no one to feel sorry for us or anything like that, but we're just explaining why we have maybe a little slack on videos this coming week. We don't want to disappoint you. Let's talk about the weather a minute, Marie. My goodness, girl, why'd you let it get so hot?
It's really been humid. We've been getting a lot of rain, and usually in Georgia, when we get a lot of rain like that, it does tend to be really humid. But on top of that, we're getting smoke from the fires out west, and I have a really bad problem of being able to smell the slightest little thing, and so chemicals really do bother me, and so this smoke, probably some people wouldn't even be able to smell it,
Well,
but I have been able to.
I smell it. Every time I go outside, I can smell it. I've been smelling it for about 3 days now, every time you go outside.
If I close all of my curtains and everything, it does help, but they're open right now, and I smelled it this morning, so I'll probably be closing them later on.
Yeah. Okay. Next topic, I'm going to give you a little quick update on baby Kinsley. She is still in the preemie ICU, but her weight is up to 6 pounds and 9 ounces. She's very close to getting ready to go home. Her mother explained to me that she has to take 8 bottles of 2 ounces of milk at each feeding. She has to do that in a 24-hour period before they'll release her to come home. So she's very close to that, and I don't have a real good picture of her in the last couple of days to show you, but I'll show you the latest picture that I have of her. She's really looking good. Okay, and then on the other side of this thing, our granddaughter is expecting, and she is due one day this coming week.
And I'm hoping that it's on Calvin's birthday, which is August the 1st. But I thought she may have went last night. Wasn't it a full moon?
It was a full moon last night.
And so Calvin's grandmother always told me that during full moons that a lot of people had babies. So I was hoping for it last night or either on your birthday.
Yeah, we've heard that quite a bit. And I suspect she'll probably have it one day this coming week. And if she does, then that'll be great. We'll have something to talk about next week, won't we?
Yeah, and I hope we're out of quarantine by then.
We will be. We're going to be out of quarantine by then. And so, let's see. Now, there was something else I wanted to say about the baby being born, but I forgot what I wanted to say. If I think of it again, I'll mention it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we will talk about our videos that we did this last week. The first one we did was our Sunday chat last week.
Yeah, and I also got another Amazon gift from a relative that she is a viewer. She does watch our channel.
Right.
It's my sister-in-law, Karen.
Yeah.
She got me a really pretty throw to go on my couch.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to thank Karen for that.
Yeah, and Karen does watch all of our videos, and so we certainly do appreciate that.
And she gave me a recipe that I'm thinking about making really soon.
I'm hoping that would be our next recipe.
I hope so.
Yeah, hopefully it will be. Okay, second video we did was butter beans and hot water cornbread.
Oh yes. What can we say about that? But
Delicious.
yeah, I love that. One of our viewers wanted us to make the hot water cornbread and the butter
And the
beans.
butter beans, uh-huh.
And so I happened to have a recipe that was in a cookbook that one of our viewers sent me from Lisa's Paradise. And it was Randy Travis's recipe that he liked, which was hot water cornbread. And me and Calvin really enjoyed that recipe, didn't we?
I sure did. You could just take and cook up a batch of those and not have to have anything to eat with them. And just eat them by themselves. They make a wonderful little snack.
And of course, we down here, we like buttermilk, and buttermilk would go good with it.
It sure would. Okay, the next video we did was creamy potato and hamburger soup.
Yeah, I can really enjoy some soup, can't you? Even any time of the year.
I love soup, and that was a good
It
soup.
really was. I really enjoyed that soup.
The way Marie did it, she made the hamburger meat be in big chunks, and the potatoes was in good sized chunks.
Yeah.
And so it really looked good and hearty, but it was good and creamy too.
Yeah, it was very good.
Okay, next video we did an extra video on Thursday night called Throwback Thursday, fried green tomatoes. I think that's the third week we've done that. Is that right, Marie?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can make some good fried green tomatoes.
Well, I'm not going to brag about it. Oh, and I just remembered what I was wanting to say a second ago, but let's go ahead and finish the fifth video, okay? And our fifth video that we did last week was the pineapple cream dessert.
Yeah, and I can't say enough about that dessert. Probably if you see me do the taste test, you probably knew that I really liked that recipe.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And on the top of it, it had pineapple and coconut.
And some of our viewers were giving us some different suggestions that you could put on the top of it, and that would work too.
Yeah, one of them was pecans, little chopped up pecans on top. And then another suggestion was cherries.
Yeah.
And it seemed like you did a recipe something similar to that with cherries on it before.
But I liked it with the pineapple chunks since it was, a pineapple dessert. And to me, it was, and it had coconut in it too, and it was just delicious.
Yeah, I loved it. Okay.
But you can make it your own.
Okay, now I just remembered what I wanted to mention also. We do have quite a few new subscribers that have just started watching us in the last month or two. And one subscriber in particular, she gave us a message yesterday, I believe it was, and she said that she had just finished watching every one of Marie's dessert videos. And I was surprised that, she took the time to do it, but she went through every single one of them, and she just couldn't quit bragging about how much she loved Marie's desserts. But what I wanted to say is when I checked our subscriber count, we only lacked just a few subscribers, being at 25,000. And so for us, that's a big accomplishment, especially considering we're just a couple living at home, just making videos, right? And we still consider ourselves to be a small channel, but the numbers do continue to grow, and we really appreciate everybody that watches our channel.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank each and every one of you. We never would have reached this point if it hadn't been for 25,000 people hitting the subscribe button.
Right.
And so, and of course, now as of this minute, we hadn't hit 25,000, but we're very close. And hopefully by next week when we do Sunday chat, we'll be at the 25,000 mark.
Yeah.
So, okay, well that's about all I've got for this week. You got anything else, Marie, that you'd like to add?
No, but I'll be glad when this smoke moves on.
Yeah. And once again, I'll remind you that this coming week, we may or may not have as many videos. It depends on the person's health condition and what happens and how things go. But we'll do the best we can, and we may actually just do a little talking video just to let you know what the situation is and the progress and how things is going. But we appreciate everyone watching our videos. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next video.
And we was going to do this video
Oh yeah.
down at the park, but it's just too hot and humid and smoky.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, I've been outside doing some different things around the yard.
Yeah.
And I mean, as soon as you walk outside, you start sweating. It is very humid out there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's all I've got. We'll see you on our next video.
Yeah, and y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Kevin said, we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Y'all have a great weekend.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here